Hey beauties. So I did a video. I don't know why it was removed. I find it very strange. I thought it was free. But maybe TikTok is not necessarily because it's not from the Western Hemisphere when it was created. So it is not from a democracy or a democratic country. So I was talking about this L preacher. Just try and decipher what I'm talking about. That feels that God sanctions certain lifestyles. And I had indicated in it that if you're going to promulgate a message for your crew, let me put it that way, to say you can get your spirituality under the guise of Christianity to support that lifestyle that is abnormal in the sight of God, something that God abhors, it would mean that you would have to welcome all the other sinful acts, every one of them, all the others, fornication, adultery, all of them, stealing, lying, robbing, whatnot. And you welcome all of them as well. And you say you can practice these because it's okay to be this way and be a Christian. Basically, that is what you're saying. So if you're going to say to your people, to your crew, that you can be this way and be preachers and be spiritual with God, you can have a relationship with Christ Jesus, because really you're made that way, which you're not. You're not. When you see people, when they tell you that they were young, it is that they were exposed to that, and most of them may have been, defiled physically. Let us say it that way. Most, when you do the research, most have been. So they give in to that sort of what they know and what they've been experienced. But the environment can be triggers. The type of parenting. Some people say if you have an overbearing mother, a very harsh very harsh parents and all of that, that can stir you there. And the big one, the love of money, when you licky licky and yummy yummy. So if it is that you're going to welcome your people, your crew, please to welcome every other sinful person and welcome them with your grace and compassion, and tell them that they can practice the different forms of sin that God abhors and still have a have a deep relationship with God and still be a Christian, because that is exactly what you're really saying. And also, just to let you know quickly, you're going to have to leave out Romans 1. I think it's 1 Corinthians chapter 6 or 2. One of the two, Mark 10, Leviticus chapter 18, Leviticus chapter 20, somewhere in Genesis again. You're going to have to leave those out. All right? Follow me on TikTok. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share this message, please.